Irritable bowel syndrome (IBS) Medicine Digitalis. The purpose of knowledge shared here is only educational and to increase awareness. Please always consult your doctor before taking any medicine. Self-treatment may always be injurious. Friends, today we shall know when to use medicine Digitalis in irritable bowel syndrome (IBS). डोज इज सजेस्टेड एट द एंड। दवा की मात्रा और पोटेंसी अंत में बताई गई है। आइए जाने इरिटेबल बाउल सिंड्रोम (IBS) में दवा डिजिटैलिस कब उपयोगी है। आफ्टर ईटिंग ए वीकनेस इन स्टमक as if the stomach were sinking away or as if life would vanish. Deathly nausea, not better by vomiting. Appetite for food, but as soon as he eats, he commences to spit it up by mouthfuls, sourer than any vinegar. After stomach is emptied, terrible pain and uneasiness for 1 or 2 hours. Discomfort after eating even a small quantity of light food. Extreme lassitude and trembling. Quick, intermitting or very slow pulse. Bowels confined. Urine dark and scanty. Feeling of great emptiness of stomach just before going to sleep. Sleep uneasy and unrefreshing. Surface and extremities cold and blue. आइए जाने मेडिसिन डिजिटैलिस के कुछ अन्य महत्वपूर्ण लक्षण। The 3 main symptoms in the digitalis are slow, weak, irregular and intermittent pulse, enlarged, sore, painful liver, white pasty stools. Along with these is prostration from slight exertion. Patient is anxious, low-spirited, tearful, wants to be alone, tries to escape if others force themselves on her. Anxiety as if conscience troubled. Anxious and concentrated sadness with sleeplessness at night owing to pains at the heart, for instance from unhappy love, especially in women of brown complexions. Firm and obstinate dispositions, in such cases far preferable to agnosia. The stomach symptoms from portal engorgement are nausea and vomiting. The mere sight or smell of food excites violent nausea, with clean tongue, thirst for water, absence of fever. The complaints may come either from excessive venery or from high living. In old men, there are enlarged prostate, impotence, lascivious thoughts, severe urethritis, phimosis, strangury and gonorrhea, headache and dizziness after gonorrhea suppressed several years before. He complained of feeling bad about the head after drinking. After drinking cold water, the pain would seat itself in the forehead and extend down the nose. Deliriumtremens in high livers, stomach and liver diseases with mental state of the drug. Nausea worse from smell of food, not better by vomiting. The food eaten comes up by mouthfuls, cannot expectorate without vomiting. Every shock, like bad news, strikes her in the epigastrium. Deathly sinking in the epigastrium, senilepneumonia, dry cough with mucus rales and no expectoration or only prune juice expectoration, cyanosis, cold extremities, feeble intermittent pulse, deathly nausea or gone sensation at epigastrium, restlessness with great nervous weakness, lassitude, mental and bodily, faintness, convulsions with retraction of head, syncope and collapse. Along the peculiar sensation of digitalis are sensation as if the heart would stand still if he moved, must hold the breath and keep still. Gelsemium has must keep moving or the heart would stop. As if the brain were loose, as if something fell forward in the head on stooping, as if the brain were made of fine glass and shattered at a blow, as if something were running out of urethra, as of a weight attached to stomach, as if the internal parts were grown together, as if the lungs were constricted and tied up in bundles, as if heart stood still, as if heart had torn itself loose and were swaying to and fro by a thin thread, as if the stomach would sink into abdomen, terrible pain at root of nose after vomiting, discharge blood coagulates slowly or not at all, distended veins in eyes, ears, lips and tongue, blue skin. Digitalis is suited to the climacteric period, sudden flushes of heat followed by great debility, least motion causes palpitation, nervous lymphatic constitutions, children with very white complexions, light hair, scrofulous. Most symptoms are worse at night or on waking in the morning. Symptoms are brighter when stomach is empty, worse after meals, from cold diet, after drinking anything, worse from spirituous liquors. Motion aggravates most symptoms and may cause fatal collapse. Worse from being raised up in bed, worse from touch or pressure, great sensitiveness to cold air, cold weather, changes of weather, cold food, cold drinks, all of which aggravate. Getting heated aggravates cough. In a room, lacrimation is worse. With fear of suffocation, there is desire for open air, and the symptoms are catarrh are better in open air. Worse from music, sadness from music. Dose 6, 12, 30 potency, 1 drop in 10 ml water on empty stomach or as advised by your doctor. Thank you.